Imagine, a sunny morning, birds chirping, then nothing. 267 men, gone, erased. This isn't a ghost story, it's history, the story of the 1/4 Norfolk Regiment, swallowed whole by the chaos of World War I. Their disappearance is one of the war's greatest mysteries, an enigma whispered about in hushed tones, a chilling reminder of the conflict's brutal, indiscriminate nature. This is their story. 1915. The Great War was in full swing. A bloody stalemate gripped the Western Front. Desperate for a breakthrough, the Allies concocted a daring plan: seize Constantinople, knock the Ottoman Empire out of the war. The target, the Gallipoli Peninsula. The reality, a bloodbath. Turkish defenders, entrenched and resolute, repelled wave after wave of Allied assaults. The campaign descended into a horrific quagmire, and it was into this maelstrom that the 1/4 Norfolk Regiment marched. The 1/4 Norfolk Regiment were nicknamed the Sandringham Men. Many had worked on King Edward VII's estate. Ordinary men thrust into extraordinary circumstances. They landed at Gallipoli in August 1915. Their objective: support the main attack on Hill 60. The reality? They were marching into a nightmare. The men were already depleted. Weeks of fighting had taken their toll. Morale was low, but orders were orders. And so, on August 12th, they marched into history and vanished. The day started like any other. Oppressive heat, the stench of death. The 1/4 Norfolk were tasked with providing support to the New Zealand Brigade. They entered a shallow depression near a wooded area. What happened next? We only have fragments. Eyewitness accounts are scarce and contradictory. Some soldiers spoke of seeing a low-hanging cloud envelop the area, others of hearing a strange buzzing sound. Then silence. When the cloud, or whatever it was, dissipated, the Norfolks were gone, all 267 of them. News of the disappearance sent shockwaves through the Allied lines. An entire battalion vanished without a trace. Search parties were dispatched but found nothing, no bodies, no signs of struggle. It was as if the earth itself had swallowed them whole. Panic set in, whispers of a Turkish massacre, a mass surrender, or something even stranger. The disappearance of the 1/4 Norfolk became a chilling mystery, fueled by rumor, speculation, and fear. Section 6. A Glimmer in the Clouds. One account offered a tantalizing, if unbelievable, clue. A small group of New Zealand soldiers claimed to have seen the missing men, not on the battlefield, but marching away, behind a group of Turkish soldiers. Had the Norfolks surrendered en masse? But there was a problem. No prisoners matching the description of the 1/4 Norfolk were ever registered. The mystery deepened. The fog of war had swallowed them whole, leaving behind only questions. Uncomfortable, unsettling questions. Section 7. The Fog of War, the Fog of Time. The Gallipoli campaign raged on. Thousands more would perish in the brutal fighting. The disappearance of the 1/4 Norfolk, while shocking, was soon overshadowed by the sheer scale of the carnage. But the mystery lingered. The war ended. Years passed. Still no trace of the missing men, no explanation. The families of the vanished were left in a perpetual state of limbo. Their loved ones gone without a sound, without a grave, without peace. Section 8. Whispers in the Wind. Over the decades, numerous theories have surfaced. Some plausible, others bordering on the fantastical. Were they captured and marched into the unforgiving Turkish interior? Did they stumble upon a hidden chasm and fall to their deaths? Were they victims of a forgotten gas attack? Or was it something even stranger, a mass hallucination, a rift in time and space? The theories are endless. The truth, however, remains elusive. Section 9. The Unanswered Question. The disappearance of the 1/4 Norfolk Regiment remains one of the most perplexing mysteries of World War I. A chilling reminder of the chaos and brutality of war, of the capricious hand of fate. The truth, lost somewhere in the fog of time and the fog of war, their story is a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict, of the sacrifices made, and of the mysteries that linger long after the guns have fallen silent. We remember the 1/4 Norfolk Regiment, not for how they lived, but for how they vanished, a question mark etched into the annals of history.